This is a CBS 4 News update.
Good morning. I'm Lauren Pastrana. We're learning more about the suspected mail bomber Cesar Sayoc. Twitter is acknowledging it should have done a better job in policing his activity on the platform. This in response to an analysis by CNN reporters that found Sayoc made at least 240 threats against public figures on Twitter. That includes 4 threats to Parkland shooting survivor David Hogg. Twitter says it will improve the reporting process of inappropriate tweets and will use new technology to detect abusive content. Meantime, we've obtained a letter the U.S. Attorney's Office sent to the judge in Sayoc's case. The letter argues the judge should keep Sayoc locked up while he awaits trial because of the threat he poses. The letter says the government seized Sayoc's laptop and cell phone, which show he searched the web for information on many of his victims and their families and children. The letter says Sayoc began planning his crimes last July, and the FBI matched his DNA to 10 of the devices. Now to a CBS 4 News safety alert. A manhunt is underway for at least 2 armed robbers who may be targeting women in Miramar. Police say a man walked up to a woman's car parked on Foxcroft Road, pointed a gun at her head and demanded her wallet on Monday morning. Then late Monday night, police say possibly the same man working with someone else this time robbed 2 people as they were leaving an ice cream shop on Southwest 160th Avenue. In both cases, a blue Jeep was used as the getaway vehicle. The Broward Sheriff's Office is revealing evidence in a hit-and-run case as they try to find the driver responsible. BSO says it's recovered these pieces of debris from the car that hit and dragged bicyclist Alvin Tubbs in Pompano Beach on September 22nd. The crash occurred in the 3300 block of North Dixie Highway. A driver hit Tubbs and knocked him from his bike, but that driver stopped. A second driver then hit Tubbs and dragged him before eventually taking off.
Witnesses believe that the individual driving the vehicle, the suspect vehicle, came to a complete stop, opened the driver's door, and looked back. However, what they saw, we can only determine by speaking to them.
BSO says it's looking for a metallic beige Toyota Corolla. We're told it's a 2003 to 2008 model with damage to the left front. Anyone with information is asked to call Broward Crime Stoppers at 954-493-TIPS. With 5 days left in early voting, we could see record-breaking turnout at the polls. More than 3 million people have already voted in Florida. Voters in South Florida helped shatter the record by lining up to vote at several locations. One nonpartisan group says this election may see an increase in the number of first-time voters.
And we've just seen a ton of people just really excited to finally have their voice heard. This is going to be a tough election. There's a lot of stuff being decided here.
CBS News found since 2002, exit polls have shown for a majority of voters, whoever is in the White House impacts their vote during midterm elections. By the way, today is the last day to request a vote-by-mail ballot.
Now, CBS 4 weather with meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez.
Happy Halloween, and it is a beautiful start to the day. As we look from our Broward camera in Fort Lauderdale, we're seeing just a few more clouds and mainly dry conditions, and temperature is a little warmer in spots in comparison to the past few mornings. Mild mid to upper 70s in Fort Lauderdale and Pompano Beach, low 70s in Miami, however still cool inland with the upper 60s in Kendall and Homestead, and mid to upper 70s down to the Keys. So as we head into the afternoon, highs will climb to the mid 80s, and into the evening looking spectacular for your trick-or-treating. That sun sets at 6:40 p.m. if you're going to be getting out a little bit earlier before the sun sets. We're going to see the low 80s around 5 p.m., 7 p.m. 79, and the upper 70s through 9 p.m. We're in for warmer weather and a better chance of wet weather for Thursday and Friday. In fact, could even see a few thunderstorms firing up as a frontal boundary is likely going to just stay to our north and stall out. It is not going to clear, and as we get into the weekend, we'll wake up to lows in the low to mid 70s, highs in the mid 80s with the potential for spotty storms due to moisture around. And don't forget, on Saturday night before you go to bed, you turn those clocks back an hour as we're going to be falling back. Daylight saving time comes to an end on Sunday at 2 a.m.
Lisette, thank you. That's the news for now. You can always find us on CBSMiami.com and tune into CBS 4 News at 5, 6, 7, and 11 for all of today's important headlines.